10-minute tutorial, Basic Guitar for Beginners, Lesson 3. Now by now we have 7 chords, we have a strum pattern, and I'm sure you've been working really hard on what we did last time. So without further ado, let's get on with it today. Lesson number 3. Today we're going to look at 2 new chords, and we're going to look at 3 exercises just to keep our strum pattern going, keep the momentum going. And so we're working on exercises with the chords that we learned in lesson 2. So today's exercises involve E, B7, A and D, and also the chords from the first lessons as well. So we should have 7 chords in total that we're now able to move around and we're now able to strum with. So let's have a look at exercise number 1. Exercise number 1 is called Dance Away, and it's basically 1 bar of E, 1 bar of B7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, E, B7, E, B7, E, B7, E, B7. That's exercise 1. Exercise 2 is called Sticking Together. This is a 12-bar piece, what they call a 12-bar piece. And we're looking to play 4 A's, then 2 D's, then 2 A's, then E, D, and 2 A's to finish. Sounds slowly first like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and A, 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, A, 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, D, and back to A again. I've got E, then D, then A. Now with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and D. And back to A. Then up to E. Then D. And A to finish off. Okay, that's good. Now we're looking at exercise 3. This is called Through the Alphabet. We're just going to go through the alphabet. Simple as that. We're playing 2 bars of A, 2 bars of B7, 2 bars of C, 2 bars of D, and then 4 bars of E. Quite tricky, that one. Okay, so the thing to remember that you can again write your own exercises. You now have 7 chords to play with: E minor, E, A minor, C, and you've also got A, you've also got B7, and you've also got D. So you can put those into any order, so you can write your own exercises. As I said in the last lesson, it's important that you just play it. Just play the guitar if you want to play it. Get the strum pattern going to the point you don't think about it in your head. Try and stay a little bit ahead in your mind up to D. Let's E minor. Try and do it in 2s. A minor, C, and move them around. It's important that you keep the strum pattern going and you move the chords around. The important thing with the guitar is I've met so many people who know all of the chords and can't play a rhythm. Or I know people who can play a bit of rhythm but can't get the chords moving. What I try and do is get it all in there quickly. So once you know 3 or 4 chords, you're already playing a strum pattern. Straight away it sounds like a guitar, builds your confidence up, makes you feel like you're actually playing the guitar. The problem with it is there are so many foundations and so much that you have to do when you first start that it can feel a little bit like building a house, that you just got weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks of foundations before you even start playing a song. So what I'm trying to do is to get this sounding like a guitar early on, so at least you feel like you're moving on week to week. So the 2 new chords for today we're going to look at. We're going to look at a D minor and we're going to look at a G. So D minor first. D minor is a nice little chord. We're looking to put the first finger on the first string, first fret, 1, 1, 1, Nelson. So the first finger goes on the first string, first fret there. Second finger moves across to the third string, second fret. And then we look to move the third finger to the second string, third fret. So when it's on, it looks like that. You've got your diagram in the top corner up there, or at least you did have. There's a D minor. Again, we don't want the bottom string, so we use the thumb trick. So now whenever we put a chord on, we don't just strum it like that. As soon as it's on and it sounds okay, do your strum pattern, keep that moving. Now we're going to look at G. Now G is a little bit busier and a little bit harder. It's one of the first ones we've seen where we're really stretching. Now G, there's your diagram in the corner there. Now again, the jury's out on how this is actually played. The modern style is to add an extra finger, but let's just keep it really traditional, really old school, and let's do it the old way. First finger, fifth string, second fret, so 5-2, fifth string, second fret. Then the second finger sits on the sixth string, third fret, so you've got those two together. And then third finger, that sits right down the bottom here on first string, third fret, so we've got that shape. Again, strum it through. To keep it busy. So there's your G. Now you may find that it's quite stretchy to get across. Try always to keep the thumb where it is. It's easy if you've got bigger hands like I have. Sometimes the thumb may disappear around the back, but you don't want that big gap there. You need to keep the squeeze on as much as you can. So even if it comes around a little bit, we still need to keep the string, the strength on there, so it sits there. So that's your G. So I've got a D minor and a G. See, I can go wrong too sometimes. D minor, G. Okay, so to recap, lesson 3. We've kept the same strum pattern from lesson 2. We've moved it over to 3 new exercises. Dance Away, which is E and B7. Stick Together, or Sticking Together, which is A, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then to D. A, then E, D, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exercise 3 is through the alphabet, so it's A, 2, 3, 4, B7, C, then D, then 4 bars of E. Plus the 2 new chords we learned. You can download the worksheet from underneath me. There's links under there. And anything else you need, go to www.marcusmusic.moonfruit.com. If you're enjoying what you see, and if you're improving and you're happy with how you're doing, and you want to ask my advice or anything, please message me down below, or you can email me from my website. I'll be happy to answer any questions I can. If you want to have a conversation with me, or you want to book one of my Skype lessons, which is something that I'll be doing very soon, you'll be able to book me and we can go through things via Skype. That's also in the pipeline. I'll keep you all posted on that. Thank you very much. It was good to see you again, and I look forward to seeing you for lesson 4. Take your time, make sure that you get it just right, and I'll see you soon. Right, D minor.